So the nose is roughly good. I think he has a good shape. What we can assess on the profile, I think if we lift a little bit the tip by injecting on the columella and the nasal spine, if you get a little bit of more projection like this, we have a kind of double break on the supra tip. And then we can also add a little bit on the dorsum if we lift the tip like this. Faites caméra 5 s'il vous plaît. You see that she has these wide aesthetic lines. So if I inject a little bit medially, we will create the illusion that the nose is a little bit thinner. It's a good idea to inject her. You put your line, you draw a line like this, so it's not too high. For example, people has a bump. If you end up too high, you don't inject. Je suis en train d'expliquer que si on a une bosse, on va aller trop. Vous comprenez l'anglais? Okay. So if you have a bump and you inject the bump and then you end up on the glabella, you don't do it. Okay. But this is a good case because we want to project a little bit the dorsum of the nose. Okay, so we numb the area and then we go very, 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 very slow. Voila, and we go down to the nasal spine. So if it's too painful, just relax. Voila. I start to inject the lidocaine and the gel. Voilà, détendez-vous, Nadia. Super. Voilà. We can do a block of anesthesia, but it's very big and aggressive just for a little injection here. And thanks to the lidocaine in the gel, in a couple of 1 or 2 minutes, will be numb. So you see my hand is going very slow. Merci pour la caméra 6, parfait. And I use all the lengths of the needle. It means that I am 1 centimeter away from this entry point. I'm using my fingers just to mold the product, and also by molding the lidocaine as a bit of diffusion. Camera 6. So now I inject retrograde. Voila, okay. And I look at the tip projection on the profile. Okay. I take out the needle. You see the lifting of the tip. Okay. We have we open the nasolabial angle. Entry point. Voilà. Respirez. Très bien, super. And you see I'm using all the length of the needle. And I'm really almost in contact with the septum there, but I'm going up. Voilà. Camera 5. I touch her skin in purpose just to make a distraction by doing this. Good tip projection, the tip rotation with a double break. 1 break, double break. Voilà. Ça va, Nadia? Okay. You can do just a bolus injection, like here. So I have a little bit of a spot, so I don't inject in the spot, of course, a little bit lower. So you stab your needle, you touch the bone, then you can lift the skin on the needle. Voilà. So we have something straight. Now, on the profile, it's more delicate. Her nose is more delicate. So I created this line. Now I'm doing a bit of a molding. Voilà. Water, we have some light refraction. And you see the light refraction is more on this line rather than on the parallel line. So we have the illusion that the nose is a little bit smaller on the bridge. Injection here. So we can still use the same entry point here, but for to correct that super tip, I can also use this entry point here, which is a bit more painful. Voilà. Good. And now I want to, camera 6, lift this super tip and create more projection on her tip. Voilà. And now I have a perfect dorsum, perfect nasolabial angle, and a double break. 1 break, to break, and I created a supratip, slightly a curve on this supratip. That's what we try to do with on a rhinoplasty when we do rhinoplasty. In camera 5, voila. You see the light projection now. It's better. Looks a little bit higher, and this is because she had the skin is really stick to the cartilage. So I think it's enough now. Camera 6. Voila. Higher. We have a good nasolabial angle and a double break here. You see. So voilà, c'est très joli. Voilà, je pensais pas faire aussi bien. Je vous dis la vérité. So I tell the patient I didn't think I will have such a beautiful result. Yeah, voilà. Super. Ah, je vous avais dit que vous étiez belle. Super.